was in primary 3, I will always come home with this teacher's comments on my report card every time. Fumi is brilliant but stubborn. Fumi is brilliant but playful. Fumi is brilliant but this. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Fumi. I'm about faith, family, friendship, motherhood, and all the good stuff in between. Thank you guys for coming over and over. You guys are the reason why I'm here again and again. If you are new here, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you are my returning subscriber, oh my god, you guys have my heart. Thank you for coming over and over again. I appreciate you. To everyone that has shared my video, oh my god, thank you. I'm glad, I'm excited, and I'm happy. May God bless you. Please, let's keep doing the good one. Let's hit 500, let's hit 1,000, 10,000, 1 million. Yeah. From the title of this video, you can actually deduce what I want to say today. Please and please, this message, this video is for everyone. Just come around and let's just listen to. Should I call it a rant? It's not a rant, but let me just pour out my heart here. Yeah, I've heard a lot about intentional parenting. I've heard a lot about being deliberate about parenting and being cautious, being purposeful, and I'm trying my best as a new mom. Yeah, I'm trying my best to make sure that I train my child well, to make sure I have a very healthy and confident child. You understand? Not only healthy and confident, but a godly child. So as much as I'm trying my best, as much as I'm doing this, I'm praying for him, I'm encouraging him, affirming him, showing him love and all those good stuff. And it won't be fair on us, or as a new mom, or as parents in this generation, when you still get bad energy, when you still get negative comments from outsiders. When I mean outsiders, I'm not actually saying people that are outside, but even your aunties, your uncles, people around you, your some caregiver or teachers or your friends. You understand all those gist. You know, it's so sad when people come to you and tell you your child is this, your child is that, your child is this, and be like like how many I don't know, like how many years have the child even spent that comments are just flowing like this? Well, this is the point I'm trying to make. We've learned about positive affirmations. We've learned about saying the right words to the child. But when you as a parent, you are trying your best, and someone out there just say things that are not right. Imagine I went somewhere, and I'll be sharing some scenarios with you. Imagine I went somewhere and my child was just up and down the line, and someone said, oh, this your child is too stubborn. I felt so bad as a mom. Why would you say my child is stubborn? Why? That word is too loud. Is not my kind of words. Okay, it's better for you to say the child is active, the child is so energetic, the child has so much energy level, than you say, this your child is stubborn. And it was somehow when I traveled, so I went to a church and I kept my son in the teenagers class. Within 15 minutes, they brought this child to me and they said, is disturbing us. He's so stubborn. I was like, this small boy. You understand? This small boy. How? So are you telling me you can handle a 1-year-old boy? You understand? And I felt so bad that day. Actually, I felt so bad, and I'm like, my child is not stubborn. My child is simply active. The only reason why you call him stubborn is because your whole energy level does not match up with my son's energy level. You understand? So why will you call him stubborn? Please and please, don't call my child stubborn. And I think everybody listening to this video too will just learn one or two things. Don't allow people. I know you are trying to keep, in those days when we offend our mom, and my mom will say, oh, Lori, your money, like you're a good child, like your head is correct, like something like that. Like she didn't want to say negative words, and I'm doing the same thing. I don't want to say negative words to my child. Why would you say it to my child in my presence? It doesn't make sense. So please, don't allow people to say such words to your child, and don't allow when they say it, correct them in love. Just said, no, don't worry, the child is not this, the child is fine. This, let me strike a balance to this. Is not, I know, maybe a child that is not responding to correction or something. There's a way as a teacher or maybe a caregiver that you can point the attention of the parents to this. Okay, not that you will say it outrightly to the child in front of the parent that your child is this. When I was in primary 3, I would always come home with this teacher's comments on my report card every time. Fumi is brilliant but stubborn. Fumi is brilliant but playful. Fumi is brilliant but this. And time in, time out, I get this comment. My parents won't even look at my good grades, but they will focus on that teacher's comment, and it's affected me for a while. So I felt the teachers in the school did not like me. So I was like, okay, when I get to secondary school, maybe the narration will change. But men and brethren, it was still the same. It was still the same. Fumi is this, Fumi is that. Well, I was not actually stubborn. I was not wayward. I was not a bully. I was just being me, my personality type, the outgoing, the person that doesn't want to sit in a place, you can't tell me to put my head on the locker and sleep, you understand? And I just want to be everywhere. I just want to use my energy. I just want to carry people along, you understand? And they were not saying this. What they were saying is a stubborn child, a playful child, a discharge, you understand? Maybe if they said, oh, Fumi is so energetic and maybe she needs to channel her energy to things like put her in a dramatic class or put her in this or do this for her, maybe that would have gone a long way. It really affected me because I wanted to be like my other friend because she was quiet and brilliant. So I wanted to go home with that kind of result too. But it didn't change. So at the point, I gave up until I entered the uni when things started changing and I started understanding my personality and I loved it. Even till now, I'm still in love with my kind of person. So imagine I didn't grow from that point. I was still trying to be someone else. It would have affected me more. Do you understand? So when people say such things to your child, please and please try as much as possible to correct them in love, please. There's this other one too. People say a lot, or your child is spoiled. Ha, haba. Hey, your child is spoiled. Like, if you have seen some traces in the child that you feel this child is being over pampered, I think you should actually call the parents to engage them. Just tell them, I think you need to work on this. Not right in front of the child, right in front of the parents, to just say things like that. Okay, I was somewhere also, and this other child is around 1 year, 4 months. That's like 16 months. And the child has not started walking. And my son at 11 months has started walking. And people started saying, this child is lazy. This child is lazy. I don't know why is he not walking? He's lazy. And I'm like, don't you understand that every child is unique? Whether the child walks now or not, the child will still walk. So why stress and why calling the child lazy? You understand? I can remember when my parents used to say, I'm lazy. I just decided to be lazy too. Whatsoever you say to your child has a long way in boosting his self-esteem. So it's better you allow the right words. It's better you allow people to say the right words and reject the bad words, reject the negative words. You understand? You see a child, say this child is lame. You see a child, you are not even checking, you don't even want to know the emotional state of the parent. You just talk anyhow. This is not right. Please and please, let us change the narration. We are being intentional in this generation. Parenting is hard. That is it. Parenting is challenging. Parenting is overwhelming. I even cry on the journey. And you know, parenting is like a school, a course that doesn't come with a manual. So everybody is just trying, everybody is just modifying what has been passed down. So please don't complicate issues, okay? Be kind, Be kind. Be kind to parents. Be kind to everyone around you. Alright? So let me know in the comment section the things you don't want them to say to your child. For me, don't call my child stubborn. Don't call my child lazy. Don't call my child sport. Don't call my child over pampered. Don't call my child cry baby. I can do over and over alone. What I want from you are positive vibes, positive words. Well, that will grow the child together. Yoruba people will say one person that gives birth, is the whole community that does it, that train up the child. So like scoping the whole village now to say right words, kind words to my child. So this is where we enjoy the cutting of today's video. Don't forget to like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. We can let's leave these 200 subscribers, okay? Let's go higher. Thank you guys, thank you for coming over. So till we see you again in the next video, I call you blessed. Bye.